this your way of getting back at me, is it?
Excuse me?
I thought we were working together.
Can you be more specific?
Yeah. I've just got off the phone with the police, and they've asked me to come down to the station to make a statement about Marty.
Oh, calm down, Paul. All I did was repeat exactly what you told me. And if everything's above board, you've got nothing to worry about, do you? Now, if there's nothing else, I do have a lot of work to do.
Actually, you know what? There is something else. Jack's getting out of hospital today.
Oh, already? That's great.
Yeah, and he'd like to recuperate in comfort. But you know what? That might be a little bit tricky because somebody has given his room away.
Well, somebody didn't know he'd need it so soon. But I'm happy to make arrangements if that's what you're asking.
Make sure you do. Yeah, Marty, it's Paul. We need to meet, mate.
That's right, boys and girls. Get your pirate hats on because there's more treasure out there. Stay tuned for the first clue coming up after this set.
Hey, Mum, can I ask you something? What does it mean when a girl you've just started to become friends with all of a sudden is avoiding you like the plague?
Who's this, Josie?
Her avatar has been dormant all week. You know, I bet she's created a new profile so she can avoid me online as well.
No. Her look, her internet is probably down, or maybe her the avatar thingy. You know, it could be broken.
Okay, forget I even asked.
Oh, hey, you're home early.
Yeah, well, there's no point being at work when there is nothing to do. Hey, I saw this at Charlie's. Apparently a certain good-looking nursery owner has been playing detective.
Oh, yes. Who would have thought? There's two of them.
Have you had any response?
Not yet, but it's early days.
Oh, well, probably means nothing will come of it. Thanks anyway.
I've got an idea. Let's go on the treasure hunt. Team Rebecchi! Or you could go with your friends.
Yeah, because I have so many.
Oh, look, Bailey's probably in the same boat. He's sitting there with nothing to do. It's $10,000.
Look, I suppose I could use a new computer, I guess.
Yes! Which just leaves you and me. What do you say?
Where are the babies?
Well, hey, look, it was worth a shot. You know, Mum brings Nell here all the time.
Right, hang on. They're giving out the next clue. Walk out to the stepping stones laid out just for you and face our life lessons said honest and true. But what does that mean?
Oh, hey.
Hi.
Are you doing the treasure hunt as well?
Yeah, might as well. It's $10,000, right?
Did you want to join our team?
No.
Well, I think we'd have a better chance. Don't you reckon?
Yeah, absolutely.
I prefer to work alone.
I warned you about going to the cops.
Well, it wasn't my idea.
This was meant to be a one-time job. Easy money, low risk.
Yes, and it would have been if you'd kept your credit card in your pocket. Look, the police's #1 suspect is a guy called Rebecchi. He's a local lawyer who just happened to be on a bender that night.
Good.
And they're interviewing most of the neighbourhood kids as well.
Even better.
Yeah, but the guy that they want to talk to is you. Now that they've got your credit card details, it's not going to be long before they track you down, is it?
What's this?
I need you to disappear for a while.
So I find a hole to go and crawl in while you toot around in your Ferrari. I'm done taking jobs from you.
We'll call it a severance package, eh? Just go and set yourself up somewhere nice and warm. Oh, it's only until someone is convicted. It's not like the police are short on suspects, is it?
Let's hope you're right.
Arrgh!
What are you doing?
I'm being a pirate.
Why?
I'm getting in the treasure hunt spirit. I'm trying to make you laugh. Arrgh! Oh, come on.
When were you going to tell me that you were throwing a party for Vanessa and Lucas? Brad just called and wanted to know what time he had to be there.
Well, I was going to tell you when you're in a better mood.
I suppose I have to come.
Well, would you rather just stay here and feel sorry for yourself?
Yeah.
Well, I don't care. We're going to be social.
I know you think you're being madcap and adorable right now, but quite frankly, it's irritating.
Sorry, are you guys in the middle of something?
No.
Is Karl here?
No, we thought he was with you, mate.
No, we split up and now I can't find him.
Okay, well, if we see him, we'll tell him to give you a call.
Great, thanks.
Is everything okay?
Well, I should probably speak to him about it. I've just been a real idiot. Thank you.
Well, he's not the only one. Step to your left to the eternal cold tree, look for the root, and therein lies a key. Therein lies a key. Therein lies a... Okay, so that could be... It could be a cold climate tree. Yes. It could be a... It could be a dead tree.
Or it could be a complete waste of time.
Oh. Do you know what? If you want to go be antisocial, go be antisocial.
Great.
Go.
Excellent. Thank you.
Oh,
Finally. Good on you. There's your
thank
coffee.
you. No,
Bye.
yeah, thank
Hello.
you.
Hi. Oh, what was that about?
Oh, it was my failed attempt to distract my husband. I mean, he's already seeing himself behind bars.
You can't stop him worrying about it. People cope in different ways. Maybe that's just him trying to get his head around it.
Excuse me, Mrs. Kennedy.
Yeah.
I think you need to release a clarifying clue for the place where babies lay. Like, literally no one can get it.
Yeah, I agree. It's a tricky clue, but I'm sorry, I don't know the answer.
You don't?
No, only a select group of Year 11 and 12 students are privy to that information. I'll see you later at the party.
It was a nice try, but if she knew, she probably wouldn't tell you.
It's okay. She gave me another idea anyway.
Yeah. So, what are you doing tonight?
Homework? Why?
Well, a couple of our friends are getting married tomorrow, and we're having a bit of a pre-wedding celebration at Charlie's at 7, and maybe you should come along.
Wouldn't that be weird? I don't know anyone.
Well, no, you see, you know Callum, and he would love the company. He was only telling me this morning how much he misses you, so...
Sure. See you there.
Yes. Good. Good. Yes.
Hello, how are you feeling?
Much better since I'm not in God's waiting room.
Mr. Lassiter's in room 717. Look, it's a bit smaller than your other suite, but it's got a lovely view of the lake.
Disguising a stuff-up as an upgrade is very smooth.
Yes, well, I learned from the best.
Listen, you take Jack up. I'll be right up. What do you think you're doing?
What you asked for?
The guy goes into hospital for a couple of days and he comes back and you dumped him in an inferior room?
Oh, let me explain.
No, Jack Lassiter built this hotel. The least you can do is show him a bit of respect.
Jack Lassiter's lucky to even have a room. I tried to finalise his account earlier to start afresh. His credit card was declined.
All right, so there's been some mistake.
There's no mistake. The credit card company told me to cut up his card. Jack's completely broke.
Come in.
Hey.
Therese was right. The view from this room is quite lovely.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you're comfortable, Jack. Listen, your credit card's been declined.
I wondered when that would happen.
No, I'm assuming you have access to other funds.
No. I'm afraid there are no other funds.
You're joking, right? But you've got millions.
Had millions. I'm sorry, but I've not been quite upfront with you.
Yeah, I'm beginning to see that. How on earth could you burn through that amount of money?
Well, it wasn't through mismanagement, if that's what you're thinking. I've deliberately given it all away. Let's face it, you can't take it with you.
Yeah, but what are you talking about?
I'm dying. It's an inoperable brain aneurysm. When it bursts, that's it.
Well, no, hang on. You were admitted into hospital for a heart attack.
That was a side effect of medication.
This is crazy. How long have you known about this?
6 months or so. I had hoped to make the money last a distance, but I didn't count on living so long.
How could you leave yourself with nothing?
In the end, the money's not important. It's people. I'm just sorry it's taken me so long to figure that out.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Just catching up on local affairs.
Right, so you came all the way over here just to read community notices.
No, not really. I figured that if I hung around for long enough, one of the Year 11s might give something away about the clue. Guess that's kind of cheating, isn't it?
What do you think I'm doing here? Do you want to join forces?
I thought you liked to work alone.
Oh, it's overrated. Come on, let's see what we can find. It's locked.
Someone coming, come on. This isn't the library, what are we doing?
Well, it was worth a shot.
Yeah, definitely.
So your mum invited me along to that party thing at Charlie's tonight.
Oh, okay, well, you know, you don't have to come. You know, it's probably gonna be pretty lame.
How come?
Things are kind of tense at the moment. You know, my dad, he thinks he's the one who ran over Robbo.
Well, do you think he could have done it?
No, no way. You know, not in a million years. I'm sorry, I don't even know why I'm telling you this.
It's fine, everyone's got stuff. It's sweet you care so much.
I guess.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I've got to go.
Oh, come in.
What's going on, Jack? Front desk said that you're checking out.
Well, I can't afford to pay, can I? And since I'm no bludger...
Oh, come on. I'm not going to evict the founder of this hotel over an unpaid account. I've dealt with one PR blunder today. I certainly don't need another.
God forbid I should harm your precious image.
Oh, come on, Jack. There's no need for that.
All you care about is money, your Ferrari, your flash apartment. When are you going to learn?
Now, you know what? I'm sick to death of your lectures. You might be chasing a sainthood, but I am perfectly happy the way that I am.
Clearly, my visit here has been a complete waste of time. We'll see how you feel when you're on your deathbed with nobody to sit there and hold your hand.
I will be fine, and you can spare me the guilt trip. I don't need advice from a man whose legacy is an unpaid hotel bill running into thousands.
Don't worry, you'll get your money.
Oh, what are you going to do, knock over a bottle shop?
I'll find it even if I have to dig it out of the ground with my bare hands.
What, the treasure hunt money? You would honestly disappoint all of those people out there looking just to prove a point.
What do you care where the money comes from?
You're right, I don't. But there are some people out there who are under the misapprehension that you are a kindly old Santa and not some manipulative egocentric. And there's no way that I'm going to have the founder of this hotel drop dead on my property. So you just tell me where the money is and I'll get a staff member to dig it up.
If the money's so important to you, here's your answer. You'll find it 6 feet under.
Good.
Look at you all by yourself. So, what time do we have to be at Charlie's tonight?
I don't know. You're going to have to ask Sonya. I wasn't planning on going.
Toadie, I know you're under a lot of pressure, but Sonia's right. I'd do you good to come along.
Am I the only one who cares that I might have actually killed someone?
You're putting yourself on trial. You haven't even been charged.
I'm a lawyer. That's what I do. And I can tell you, none of this looks good.
If you had a client who was in your position, what would you tell him?
Not to get ahead of himself.
And that would be very good advice. Maybe you should take it, for your sake as well as your family's.
I hear what you're saying, Susan, but that's not that.
1 minute, we're just talking, and then bam, she kisses me right on the lips, you know? Did not see that coming.
I think maybe I did. I kind of, sort of, told Josie that you like her a little bit more than you do.
Are you kidding me?
Look, it was an accident, I swear. It kind of came out the wrong way.
I do not believe this.
So how was it?
It was fine. You know, that doesn't mean I want to go back for more.
Yeah.
And great, Anna's invited her to the party tonight. You are so helping me figure out what to do with her. No buts, okay? You owe me.
Well, I've paid your hotel bill and the balance of the treasure hunt money I've put in your bank account, so that should keep you going for a while.
Thank you.
Don't thank me. It was John over there that dug the hole.
Is that right?
Yep. Look, Jack, I'm sorry about the things I said before.
That's all right. I gave as good as I got.
Yeah, you did. Well, I guess guess that's it then, eh?
I know the treasure hunt money is still out there.
What nonsense. How else would I have paid your bill, eh?
I just went past the hiding spot. Nobody's been digging there.
Your eyes must be playing tricks on you, old man.
No, they're fine. Deep down, I really knew that you wouldn't take that treasure hunt money anyway.
Why pretend then?
It was a test. I needed to know that you'd learned something from me before I left. And I'm happy to say you passed with flying colours. Goodbye, Paul. Take care.
You too, mate. You too. Hey. Come on.
Paul, I've got some bad news.
Oh, God, I was having such a good day.
Mason was parking one of the guest cars and he noticed that your Ferrari was missing and the keys are not in the valet locker.
Yep, I sold it.
What? You love that car?
What can I say? Wasn't the right colour.
So, Sonya, what do you want me to do with these?
Oh, can you just scatter them around everywhere, I reckon?
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's bucketing out there.
Oh, thank you so much for coming early. Lucas and Vanessa are going to be here in less than an hour. I'm nowhere near ready.
Oh, to tell you the truth, it was a relief to get out of the house. Karl just will not believe that I have no idea where the treasure is. So, what do you want to do first?
Can you tangle those? I'm so sorry.
Oh, yes, of course.
Okay, thank you. Hey. Oh, you made it, and you brought flowers. Vanessa's gonna love them.
Oh, actually, no, these are for you. Yeah, lately I've been so worried about what's going to happen that I haven't been paying any attention to what is actually happening, and I really wanted to let you know just how incredibly lucky I am to have you.
Oh, thank you. You get like 50 points for this. Well done, Jared.
Really? That's a coincidence, because I was thinking that maybe Susan and Sheila could handle the rest of the decorating.
Maybe. Why?
Well, it's been a while since we've spent some quality time together, so I thought maybe we could just duck home now. Yeah?
Yep, that could work.
Okay, cool.
It's pretty wet outside, though.
I'm sure we'll survive. Still got that pirate patch?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Arr.
Quick, go. I just said I like those.
Are you the cop in charge of the hit and run?
Detective Senior Constable Oakley. How can I help you?
I'm Marty Cranich. I understand you're looking for me.
Well, it's going to be a wonderful night, I think.
Yeah, Sonya's put in a lot of hard work.
Yeah.
Hey, guys.
Hey, guys. Hey. Look, I don't know if it'll amount to anything, but I just wanted to let you know that I helped the police identify that guy in the photo.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and his name's Martin Cranich. Turns out that he was a guest at the hotel.
What exactly is your association with Paul Robinson?
Played a few games of cards, that's it.
Was he involved with Robert Slade at all?
Well, I never saw him at any games, if that's what you're asking.
And what do you know about Lucas Fitzgerald?
We're going to tell Lucas.
Yeah, this could clear his name too. And the fact that this Marty guy is on the run is not a good look for him. The police must be building a case against him. At the very least, it's enough to argue reasonable doubt against any prosecutor.
Well, we'll be able to tell him because they're on their way.
You decided to help Mr. Fitzgerald get his money back. Why?
Maybe I've been down that road before.
I don't buy it. I think you wanted the money. Enough to run him down. But then you didn't plan on there being a witness. Mr. Fitzgerald saw what happened. You paid him off to keep him quiet.
I didn't run anyone down.
Then who did?
After I got the cash off Slade, I went back to my car. And as I was turning the engine over, I saw this guy. He was a professional type. He was hammered. He couldn't even walk straight. He had no business being behind the wheel.
Could you identify this man?
Thank you so much
What for?
for never losing hope in me.
Oh, it's all right.
I feel like I can finally see the light at the end of the tunnel.
Oh, I love you.
I love you.
Take your time.
That's him.
Oh, where are they? Gonna have to celebrate their big day without them.
No, their big day's tomorrow. Just keep some in the tank, Toadfish. Oh, it's nice to see you smile.
Yeah. We should rub off on this one.
You know everything's going to work out for all of us. Oh, can't wait to tell Vanessa and Lucas the big news. This? It is your late engagement / pre-wedding / you're getting hitched tomorrow dreams. We didn't have to do it. No. It's a special day. You need to milk it for its worth.
It's going to be our very wet day if this rain doesn't stop.
Hang on, was that the news, the party?
No, Therese saw Marty Cranich at Lassiter's and has informed the police.
And it's only a matter of time before they catch up with him, if they haven't already.
What do you reckon?
Hopefully it means both our names will be in the clear.
Hey, I've been looking all over for you.
Well, you found me.
Yeah, look, I'm on my way to dinner with Carly's parents. Aren't you coming?
What, so I can be humiliated all over again? No thanks.
I know what happened is my fault. I shouldn't have made you think Karl liked you in that way.
Why did you?
Well, I didn't mean to. You know, I told you Karl liked you, and he does. But I meant as a friend. I'm sorry. But please don't blame Callum. Okay? He doesn't deserve to lose a friend because of me, and neither do you. But is there no way you guys can just sort it out and be friends again?
I'm not sure.
It's just, you guys get on so well. Just don't throw that away.
You must be looking forward to the honeymoon. But it's just so lovely. Thank you.
Yes, I just wish it could be longer.
Yeah, but when you get back, you get to move into your apartment, and that's pretty exciting.
It is, and I'll be more excited once we know our boys are clear.
Do you really think we're off the hook? I mean, when they find Marty, he had to have done it, didn't he?
That's a logical scenario, but don't want to get my hopes up.
Hey, guess who I found at Harold's?
Oh, hi. I didn't know if you were going to make it.
I wasn't until I spoke to Bailey.
So, I'd better go say hi to the happy couple.
Well, this is awkward.
Is it? Because, you know, I didn't...
It's cool, I get it. You're not into me. And I shouldn't have tried to kiss you. I never would have tried anything if I'd known you just wanted to be friends.
Still no excuse for the way I reacted. You know, I hate the thought of us not being friends, because in case you haven't noticed, I think you're pretty awesome. Mates?
Well, maybe if you buy me dinner.
Sure.
Rain doesn't sound like it's going to ease up anytime soon.
It will. It will stop, the sun will come out, and it'll be a perfect day tomorrow.
Maybe we should come up with a plan B, though, just to be on the safe side.
Everything's arranged for the lake.
I know, but I don't think Mother Nature got the email.
I told you to call her.
Well, you know, you could have it at our place if you like. Or you could have it here.
Sorry for interrupting. Matt said you might be here.
Have you found Marty?
Did he tell you it wasn't Jared?
I need you to come to the station with me. We need to ask you a few more questions.
But right now?
Well, no, what for?
A few details have come to light that I need your husband to verify.
Yeah, what are the
No,
details?
it's okay. All right. I'll go. I'll see you soon.
What are you doing here?
What's it to you?
Hey, Callum.
What? She's just having dinner with us. Is that a crime now as well?
I'm sorry, Mum.
This is your mum.
I think you better say your goodbyes and head home. We'll talk later.
I should have told you, but I didn't want to make things weird. That's why I backed off last week.
What, after finding out information about my dad and then telling your mum about it?
No,
Is that why you kissed me? So you could try and get closer to me?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, this isn't a game. Okay, it's my dad.
So, who's the witness? Marty?
Can't say.
Can you tell me what they saw then?
They've identified you as the driver of the hit-and-run vehicle.
Don't believe it.
Well, you've said you can't recall what happened that night or how you woke up in that car.
Yeah, I know, but...
So, you admit it's possible you were the driver of the car?
I was drugged, that's all I know.
And yet you waited to have a blood sample taken so that the narcotic would be out of your system if it was there to begin with.
Are you saying that I made all this up just to cover for myself?
It's my job to look at these things from every possible angle.
Really, I thought it was your job to look at the facts.
Like a witness who says it was you driving the car.
Have you even considered that your witness might actually be lying, covering his own backside?
You tell me what happened then.
I will not be forced into a confession over something that I don't remember doing.
So I take it you won't be changing your statement then?
Yeah, you're damn straight. I'm not making this up. I don't remember, right?
Yeah, it's probably just a formality. This is checking facts.
Exactly. It's what the police do. You know, you're right. You're right. They're all about checking facts and double checking facts. Either way, we are not going anywhere until he comes back. No. You guys go. You've got a very big day tomorrow.
Yeah, you know, you go on ahead. We'll be fine.
You know what? Maybe we should postpone the whole thing.
Well, the weather is going to be shocking.
Oh, no, that's very sweet of you. But like you said, it's just a formality. Please don't cancel anything.
Jared, Rebecchi, it is my duty to inform you that you are being formally charged with culpable driving causing death. You are not obliged to say or do anything unless you wish to do so, but whatever you say or do may be used in evidence. Do you understand?
Sorry I ruined your night.
Yeah, I got some warning before you get arrested next time. At least you got bail.
It's a good thing, yeah.
Why don't you go to bed, sweetheart?
Yeah, good idea.
Good night.
Just, it doesn't feel real. I don't even know if I'm guilty or not.
You're not.
We got a witness.
Yeah, I'm sorry, he's lying. And you're going to tear him to shreds on the stand, or, you know, whatever it is you do on the stand to dodgy criminals.
I've been thinking through my options. If I plead guilty, then I could get a lesser sentence.
No, you are not. You are not going to plead guilty. Just because you don't remember does not mean that you did this. And if you are not going to believe in your own innocence, then I'm going to believe in it for both of us.
How do I prove reasonable doubt? Because that's all that's going to matter to a jury.
Okay, you need to stop. You need to stop and you need to think about this. And we're going to find a way, Jared. We will. Poor Toadie.
Yeah, and Callum's a mess.
Yeah, of course he is. Remember how you felt when Mason went inside?
Dad, they have to find him innocent, don't they?
Morning.
Hi.
What's up? I gotta get ready for work.
Yeah, but you worked last night.
I put in for overtime.
Why? So you can avoid your daughter, or does that extend to the rest of us? Matt, this has got to stop. This is silly. You've got to cut your daughter some slack.
I'm sparing her from feeling bad around me.
Well, that's healthy.
Let's get something straight. I understand Rob, I put you in a difficult position, forced you to make choices you didn't want to make. What I cannot understand is why you didn't come to me.
We don't believe this for a second.
I appreciate you guys coming over, but shouldn't you be getting ready? I mean, this is your big day.
Exactly. Today's about you two. Now, what did you decide to do about the weather? I phoned Sheila. She's happy to let us move the ceremony into Charlie's. But honestly, guys, I don't feel right about going ahead with this at all.
No, we should be focusing on getting you cleared.
To be honest, nothing would make me happier than to see you two do this.
Can I still count on you to be my best man? It's a deal breaker.
Okay, sure.
Great. Let's sell then.
Are you sure? Yes. All right, well, we'll go. We'll go and decorate the bar. Good. Yes, very good. Very good.
We'll see you soon.
I'll see you soon. Bye. You know, maybe we should help them decorate. It might take our minds off things, yes?
Sure.
Dad, I'm sorry.
What for?
It's all my fault.
What are you talking about?
If I hadn't blabbed to Josie, you wouldn't have been arrested.
No, an eyewitness identified me. That's why I was arrested. Not because of you or Josie. It's no one's fault. Especially yours, okay?
Look, I shouldn't have said what I said, you know, and I know that it's not true.
It's okay.
Really? You forgive me? Well, could you maybe talk to your mum and tell her that my dad's innocent then?
I'm sorry, but I can't do that.
Yeah, it's cool. Can we still at least just be friends? Well, surely we can get over this.
Yeah, we probably could. I'm just not sure if I could get over you. That's always going to be the problem. It's just too hard. For the record, I don't think your dad did it. Have fun at the wedding.
All right, well, as you all know, this is the second time we've done this. So, hey, who doesn't love a shotgun wedding?
Or two.
My beautiful Vanessa. I thought I knew what commitment was, what love was. But when I met you, I realized I had no idea. You believe in me, even when I don't believe in myself. So today, I swear to you that I will always be by your side. That we'll always be together. That nothing will come between us, no matter what life throws at us. No time or space will ever tear us apart.
When I was younger, I wished for certain things. I dreamt I'd fall in love, get married, have children of my own. But as it turned out, it didn't quite happen that way. You are my best friend. And I'll be so proud to call you my husband. You are my rock. I commit my life to you because I love you and I always will.
Let's drink and eat.
Congratulations, you guys. I'm stoked for you both.
Yeah, well, thank you for being there for me, mate. I really do appreciate it.
Oh, Sonya, I know. With everything that's going on, it's just so beautiful to see two people who make each other so happy. Well, just like you guys. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Oh, Callum.
Oh, thanks,
Thank you
mate.
so much.
Hey, steal you over here.
Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. Hey, I'm sorry your talk with Josie didn't go better, yeah?
It's fine. You know, I just want you to be okay.
Okay, I've been a little blinkered, but I know this case inside out and I can help.
And you still don't think Jared Rebecchi's guilty?
That's right. I read Marty's statement. I read as straight as my intestines.
And who are you offering up instead? Your daughter? Your son?
I think we should review all possible suspects before a man goes to prison for something he didn't do.
All right, let's go through what we know and see if we've missed anything. Robbo Sleigh picked up by ambulance at 1:38 a.m.
The 000 call was logged at 1:34 a.m. from an anonymous female, using what we later found to be the victim's phone.
Possible motives to want Slade dead?
He's been running illegal card games, targeting people from the local Gamblers Anonymous meeting.
You think shame or anger could be a motive?
Hey, don't even think about your dad going to jail. It's not going to happen.
Yeah, how do you know that?
Because I know he didn't do it. Nobody's going to let him go down for something he didn't do.
Other displays of Slade's model citizenship include filming an encounter with former girlfriend Amber Turner without her knowledge. Of course, Amber wasn't the only one upset. A number of people close to her were very angry.
You're very quiet. Everything okay?
Yeah, just thinking about Tony.
All right, guys, smile.
Oh, beautiful.
So where are your parents?
Oh, Mum was never going to make it and Dad got called into a last-minute meeting.
That's all right. They can check out the pics later.
Chris Pappas, for example, close friend of your daughter's, who claims to have paid Slade off to destroy his little memento of her.
And where did Pappas get the money?
Hudson Walsh, promising swimmer from a well-to-do family.
You should know that Dad hasn't given up on you.
Right.
He thinks you're just reacting to the way you went at trials.
No, it doesn't seem this important with all the big stuff going on.
Yeah.
I think we all know they got the wrong guy.
And then there's the email your wife sent to Slade.
However, on the night in question, Lauren was with me.
Your son Mason says he was with his girlfriend before heading home, even though the car that struck Slade belongs to him.
And Imogen Willis.
We'll come to that. I want to go back to Rebecchi and his wife Sonya, who was supposed to testify against Slade in court.
The Lassiter's armed robbery case. Slade had been harassing her, trying to stop her from testifying.
I know, it's hard, but you have to stay positive. We all do.
Everyone's right, Dad. You didn't do it. That's all that counts.
Yeah, I wish it was that simple.
No, it is. Either Marty made a mistake or he's trying to cover for himself. That's it.
Rebecchi claims not to remember what he did that night, but does recall waking up on Fairfax Road in the car that ran Slade down.
But we found the car here, at the hospital car park.
Yes, curious. So if Rebecchi didn't move it, then who did? The owners of the car? Or do we really believe that it was stolen twice in one night?
Look, if his drink was spiked, maybe he fell asleep at the wheel. You know, I might get a lighter sentence.
Hey, come on. How do you think Callum would feel if he heard you talking like that?
Yeah, I might go see how he's going.
Do you think the police will find out about me?
No.
Do you know how much trouble we'll be in if they do?
That's not gonna happen.
It'll be worse for you. You're still on good behaviour.
It's gonna be fine. I was really careful with what I told the cops. They can't trap us. We just need to stay calm.
Which brings us to Imogen Willis. She reported the car stolen the next morning, shortly before it was found.
The damage to the headlight had already been repaired, but we don't know by who.
Someone with mechanical experience? And let's not forget the bruising on Slade's cheek, which isn't consistent with the injuries caused by the car.
So somewhere between the Father's Day event and the hit and run, he'd had an altercation with someone.
Question is, who?
I think I'm going to tell the police about my fight with Robbo.
Why?
Because they need to know.
Can't we at least enjoy the wedding?
Yeah, okay. But as soon as it's over, I'm going to go tell them everything.
A lot of people had an axe to grind with Slade, but there's only one we have conclusive evidence against.
Marty Cranich, ID Rebecchi, but he's hardly a solid witness.
He came forward of his own accord.
He lifted money off Slade the night he was run down.
Which he admitted to?
He could have hit Slade himself and blamed Rebecchi.
That's a convenient theory.
Detective, there's someone at the front counter for you. He says he has information on the case. And I also have this.
Results of the fingerprint analysis from Slade's mobile phone cover. I think we know who made the anonymous call to the ambulance.
They found a match?
Imogen Willis.
I wanna kiss and fight and dance with you, like only the great ones do. Well, I'm making a change and you're making a change, and maybe we'll find something true. Maybe we'll find something true.
Can't this wait?
We have new information. We have to act.
Dad, no! Hey, I'm not breaking my bail conditions by being here.
You don't need to worry, Mr. Rebecchi. All charges against you have been dropped.
What? Did you come here to tell me that?
No. We're here to arrest the person who ran down Robert Slade. What's happening?
Alan's getting a full confession. I'm sorry. I know this is close to home.
Well, there are so many unanswered questions. Rebecchi's memories might never be complete.
We can piece the rest
But
together.
what if there's something we've missed?
Like I said, the suspect's telling us everything we need to know.
Did you see that photo of Toadie? And your dad thought people would make fun of him.
Yeah, sounds good.
What did I just say to you? Actually, name one thing I've said to you since we left the exhibition.
Sorry.
You're mad at me because I won't loan you the car.
No.
Besides the fact that it's still at the garage.
I'm not. You're right, there's no point in me going after Robbo.
So, why are you being weird then?
Because I can't stop thinking about what he did. This whole situation, his plan to lie in court.
Whatever happens, he can't hurt you anymore.
Yeah, I guess.
So, Gosling or Worthington?
Oh, no, I just came to say goodnight.
Oh, it's still early. I say we go with Ryan. I mean, how many more movies can he make before this retirement thing is true?
No, seriously, I'll be asleep by the time someone gets their shirt off.
Okay. But promise me you're not going to think about Robbo the second you walk out that door.
I promise. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
That look. How much did you lose?
None of your business. Game's over.
You know he's using marked cards.
What?
It's all a big scam.
Who told you that?
It doesn't matter.
I'm up to my neck in debt. It matters to me.
I heard from someone who knows Slade and Mount Isa. He was doing the same thing up there. Sorry, mate. I guess it explains your run of bad luck.
You let me win the first time.
And it's all downhill from there. It's the oldest trick in the book, really. Is he in there?
No. No, he left a few minutes ago.
I say we track him down together.
Yeah, thanks for the info, but I'm right.
You need me.
Okay, whoever you are, this is not your problem.
It's not too late to back out.
We've got to stick to the plan.
Well, it's not a great plan, that's what I'm saying.
We stall him, we let Mason do what he needs to do, yeah? Ladies.
Bit past your bedtime, isn't it?
We'll stick to our end of the deal if you stick to yours.
I told Turner I would. I'd send you two losers on his behalf. That's the bit I don't get.
Can we see the phone?
The money first.
Why, you're not going to count it?
If it's short, I know where to find you. And besides, you're Amber's bestie, ain't you?
You know, she really believed.
What, you got something to say?
No. Just give us the phone.
What function was I looking for, eh? That's right. Delete.
We're gonna need to take a closer look.
Whatever happened to trust?
Man, can't let him get away? Mason's done, let's go.
I should have gone with them.
It's bad enough that you got involved in the first place.
He was never going to hand it over. We should have forced it.
Wait, what happened?
We gave Robbo the money, he deleted the file.
A file. We can't be sure it was the right one.
Guys, leave it. You can't make Robbo do anything. If he's made any backup copies, they're gonna be on here.
Please, do not tell me that is what I think it is.
I needed to borrow it. It's password protected.
Isn't he gonna know it's gone?
Yeah, give me the night to try and get this up.
Let's go back to yours.
Actually, I think I need to do it by myself.
Oh.
No, it's not you. I just need to get my head together. You right to get home?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Guys, listen, I know things didn't turn out the way we wanted them to, but one way or another, we're gonna stop Robbo.
Slade!
Now, mate, nobody likes a sore loser.
This is my card. Cheat, I want my money back. Should have picked it, shouldn't I? Hey, you let me win it first, then you stitch me later.
Yeah, nice try, but I run a clean game.
I want my money back.
Oh, now you're just embarrassing yourself. See? This still stands.
This is right, think about your right attitude.
Pete, it's not worth it. Go home. Be with your family if you got one.
Yeah, I do. Okay, I've got a fiancé in hospital. I've got a kid and I've got another one on the way. Just give me back what I lost, okay? And we'll call it even. Come on!
Much as I like a good sob story, I can do.
Come on.
You can't reason with scum like that.
Who are you? Where do you keep coming from anyway?
All you need to know is he's not worth your energy. What have you got, a boy or a girl?
A boy.
Go home. There's nothing you can do about Slade.
Can't stay away from me, can you?
Give me the phone.
A bit like Amber, really. Of course, you could only dream about what we had.
You deleted that file. Give me the phone.
I told you I did.
Well, for $8 grand, I think you can give me the whole thing. What do you think? Come here.
You just touched me.
Come on, mate, it's a piece of junk.
I think you did.
You can afford a new one?
I'm starting to get a little tired of our conversations.
I'm not scared of you.
Oh, really?
Big mistake.
If it isn't a respected lawyer, Rebecchi.
Been looking for you.
You sure you're not looking for the next pub?
How strange.
And here I am thinking it was your missus that liked the hard stuff.
It's Sonya.
Let me guess. You down a juice that didn't agree with you? Never mind. As long as a pair of you make me look good in court, that's all that matters.
Wait. What happened to your face?
Some wannabe swimmer tried to fight back with his right hook.
Yeah, I got a bone to pick with you too.
Oh, really? You want to try this,
yeah,
son?
Yeah, you've been threatening me, Sonya.
Yeah, what are you going to do about it?
You can't keep doing this. You can't keep hurting people.
You're wasted, Rebecchi. Go home. I'm sure she'll find you hotter than ever right now.
You okay, mate?
Yeah, I need to go lie down.
What's your problem? I asked you a question. You gotta be kidding me.
This is Amber. Leave a message. Hey, Amber, it's me. I'm trying not to be a suspicious friend, but...
Have you got my keys? Because they're not in my bag. Call me back.
How could you?
You know you need a license for that thing, don't you?
I trusted you. I can't believe I fell for it again.
Your brother shouldn't have ripped me off in the first place.
So that's all I was to you. A way for you to settle things with Mason.
This was supposed to fund my future.
You're not sorry at all. You don't care that you could ruin my life.
I don't know. Some might say it could make you famous.
If my dad sees this, the kids at school, I will never live at town.
You're so beautiful when you're angry.
Please, just give it to me.
Okay.
Really?
On one condition. You spend tonight with me. For old time's sake.
You're disgusting.
One more night and the file's gone. Call it a genuine, never-to-be-repeated offer.
Leave me alone.
You know where I'll be if you change your mind.
What the hell?
It's just me. I didn't expect to find you here.
Hey, this is too much. You keep turning up everywhere, and now you track me down here.
I was only planning on leaving something for you.
Where'd you get that?
I caught up with Slade and persuaded him to hand it over.
Persuade?
You don't need to know the details.
And you're giving it to me?
Slade stole. I'm returning. Look, I'm not normally this generous, but I once had a wife and family too.
So?
So? I know what you're going through. This is where you stop arguing, mate.
If I keep this, won't Slade come looking for it?
Forget about Slade. He's not your problem anymore.
Robbo. Robbo.
Spend tonight with me. For old time's sake. One more night and the file's gone.
Amber, it's me again. I'm walking all over Erinsborough looking for you. I'm worried you'll have an accident. somebody hurt on Eden Hill Road. About 30 metres from the turn-off on Fairfax Road. I think it's serious. My name.
No, that can't be true.
I'm sorry. I didn't want to believe it either.
But you guys make mistakes, don't you?
Not this time. I just read the confession.
I'm afraid there are some formalities to take care of now.
Please, could they have a moment?
Tell me they're wrong.
I'm sorry. I didn't do it on purpose, I swear.
How? How did it happen?
After we left Charlie's, I decided I was going to walk home.
No, you went to see Don. You had an alibi.
I lied. And I got Don to lie for me too. The truth is, when I was walking home, I saw Robert. Amber was trying to start a car and he was there giving her a hard time. She got out and they were arguing about something, but I couldn't hear what. And then she just ran off and he went the other way.
So you went after him?
I didn't know what to do. I mean, she just left her keys inside the car and took off. I thought maybe I could go and pick her up and make sure she was okay. But Robert must have heard the noise because the next minute he was there.
The hell are you doing here?
I was so mad. I knew what he'd done. I couldn't help myself.
You're a pig. Excuse me? You heard what I said. Oh, that's right. You're Chris's girlfriend. Is that the best you've got? You can talk, mate. You can't even start a car. I stand corrected. Not just a pretty face after all. You know I know all about the money you extorted. Oh, really? Did you hear about how I lost it too? Never mind. I'll get it back. You're not gonna get away with this. Oh, what? You're gonna run me down? As if a spineless little thing like you would have the guts.
He just seemed so full of it. So sure of himself. And then he turned around and he was clapping.
Hey, if you want to drive forward, you're gonna put it in drive, you know? The D for dumb.
And something inside me just snapped. And I thought maybe if I could wipe that smile off his face, then he'd just stop what he was doing.
So you ran him over?
I only meant to frighten him. I put my foot on the accelerator and I wasn't even going that fast. But as I got closer, he stepped out onto the road right in front of me and I hit him. That's how it happened. I'm the reason he's dead.
Okay, all right, well, thank you once again. Bye. Hudson's confessed to everything.
Thank goodness!
You know, I actually started to believe that maybe I did do something. Turns out I never even drove the car. Fairfax Road is where Hudson dumped it after the hit and run. So I must have just crawled in and fallen asleep.
You see, I knew it. I knew you hadn't done anything wrong.
When the police turned up at the wedding, I thought that was it. I thought they'll come back from me.
Yeah, no, I know, but you're here now and you're not going anywhere. And Lucas and Vanessa got to go on their honeymoon knowing you're a free man.
Yeah, and Lucas is in the clear too.
Yeah, I cannot believe that Hudson didn't say anything. Like, I know that he came forward in the end, but...
No, he didn't. The police found a hole in his alibi.
How?
Brad Willis tipped him off, apparently.
Don told you Hudson's alibi was fake.
Yes, I went to the police station straight afterwards.
Why were you talking to Don in the first place?
Well, I was worried about Hudson's decision to quit swimming. I thought Don might be able to give me a few tips on how to change his mind.
Did he know Hudson was the hit-and-run driver?
No, but he realised something was up when Hudson asked him to lie to the police for him, and it's been weighing on his conscience ever since. Well, it sounds like it was a horrible accident. He started lying and he just couldn't stop.
Oh, you did the right thing reporting him. As opposed to the way you've both behaved during this whole mess.
We didn't mean to lie to you.
You found Robbo by the side of the road and you didn't tell us. And how much did you know?
I had a run-in with Robbo the night of the accident. That's how I got the bruises.
What did you have a fight with Robbo about?
What do you think, Amber?
What about in particular?
Oh, it's Robbo. It's not hard to get angry at the guy.
And you didn't think the police would be interested in this small piece of information?
Not to mention your parents?
I realised it was a mistake, but I was going to tell the police.
He was going to leave the wedding to tell them, but then they arrived to get Hudson.
What else do I not know?
And that's all.
I feel awful. Hudson is Chris's boyfriend. He only did this because of me.
That doesn't matter. From now on, you'll tell the truth. No more lying to protect your friends. You both need to start taking responsibility for your actions.
Yeah, we get it, Dad.
Do you? You're both very lucky you're not being charged with interfering with an investigation, so you'll cooperate fully from now on.
You don't need to say anything else to me. I know I risked my good behaviour bond.
I have no idea what you were thinking.
I was thinking maybe it was Amber who ran Robbo down.
I still can't believe you suspected me.
Well, you were furious with the guy. You stole the car.
Well, I never wanted to hurt him. I just wanted to get back
Okay, there's no point fighting about it now. You're going to have to discuss all this down at the station later anyway, right?
And you'll tell him everything. Both of you.
Spoke to your parents. They're organising a lawyer for you.
Great. Dad's gonna love that. My face splashed all over the news.
He sounded really worried about you. They both did. You could have told me what was going on.
I was trying to keep you out of it.
But you asked Don to give you a false alibi?
Shouldn't have done that either.
All those police interviews, or the times that we talked about that night, I mean, he didn't say a thing.
I would wake up every morning and the first thing I would think was, today's the day I'm going to confess. But then I'd see you. I've never had anything like this before. A normal life, and I couldn't give it up. I didn't want to swim. I didn't want to do anything. I just wanted to be with you every day.
So you kept putting it off?
For one day, then another, and it became harder and harder to do anything about it. The more I had to give up. I'm sorry. I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I hate myself.
Don't. It was an accident.
I tried to cover it up.
You were scared.
I was a coward.
You confessed in the end.
Can you just stop it? Or you should leave me here to rot.
I'm not going anywhere. We will get through this. I don't know how, but we will. All right?
Yeah. All right. I need to change my clothes. Could you get me some stuff?
Yeah. Of course. I'll be back as fast as I can.
Grace. The time that we've spent together, they've been the best weeks of my life.
See you soon.
You must be happy that the case has finally been solved.
It's been a bumpy few weeks, that's for sure.
Yeah, I've been struggling to get my head around it. Our kids knew so much, but kept it all from us.
Great feeling, isn't it?
Can we have a word? I can't shake the feeling that they're still hiding something from us. I know Josh had a fight with Robbo over Amber and he didn't tell us why.
To be honest, the loose end I'm more worried about is Marty Cranich.
Oh, did Hudson say something to implicate him?
No, but Marty claimed that Toadie did the hit and run, so he's either seriously mistaken or lying through his teeth. Like he's a friend of Paul Robinson's, anything is possible.
Well, Paul hasn't said anything to me.
And you haven't remembered anything new about his stay at the hotel?
No, sorry. He was only there for the one night.
Right. Well, if you do, let me know. I get the feeling Paul's more involved than anyone knows. Thanks, Rhys.
Hey, Matt. Oh, yeah, brought some stuff in for Hudson.
I'm sorry, mate. We're not allowed to pass that on.
Oh, okay. Well, can I go and see him?
He doesn't want to see you.
Sorry? Why? What did he say?
Just that he wants to be left alone.
Well, yeah, from everyone else, but not me, right?
He specifically mentioned you. I'm really sorry, Chris.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I'll come back later.
I think he means for good.
I want you to pull all the brochures and the TV spots, and I want a press release making it very, very clear that our association with Hudson Walsh was minimal and it is now finished, all right? And I want that by close of today. Right.
Wow, you don't waste any time.
Would you?
No. But I have to admit, I do feel sorry for Hudson. It was a stupid mistake that got out of control.
Yeah, still, an association with someone like that is the last thing this hotel needs.
But you've got no issues associating with Marty Cranich. Oh, come on, Paul. You can't keep pleading ignorance forever. Matt's starting to ask more questions.
What about Marty?
Yeah, they're tying up loose ends, and he happens to be one of them.
Well, if they want me to make another statement, I'm happy to give them one. Won't be any different, though.
What, that he approached you for a business deal?
Yeah, and I turned him down.
And there was definitely nothing more to it?
Matt hired you as his new assistant, did he?
If you're involved in this, it'll come to light eventually, and that could be a disaster for the hotel.
How about keeping your voice down?
If I know what's going on, I can help control the fallout.
All right, fine. If I tell you that I did hire Marty, will you just drop it? Listen, I hired him to make life difficult for Robbo. But just to get him away from Mason's family, nothing more.
So you went to all this trouble, put yourself at risk to help the Turners?
Yeah, and a fat lot of good that did. So the next time your son's girlfriend gets herself into strife, she can sort it out herself.
Amber? What did she do?
What, you don't know?
What, that Robbo was hassling her?
He did a little bit more than that.
What? Well, I've had one parenting shock after the other today. How about you?
I'm not sure how I feel at the minute. I mean, I kept things from my parents growing up, all teenagers do, but this is in a class all of its own.
And every time I turn around, there's yet another thing they've covered up. You know, Brett and I grilled them, and they still didn't tell us everything.
Yeah, I don't think we got through to Mason and Amber either.
I mean, look at them. You'd think they didn't have a care in the world.
Not sure they understand the gravity of the situation at all, that's for sure.
And talking doesn't seem to work. We need to take a stronger action.
Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea. I mean, the pain they have caused Sonya and Toadie.
Yeah. Maybe we should ground them. I mean, although, frankly, that still seems to be getting off lightly.
Well, I agree, it's a start.
I'd hate to think what they're talking about.
Probably they'll be stuffed up.
If your mum ever found out about me and Robbo.
Oh, don't worry about that. Just put that behind us and focus on the future.
I'm sure the bail hearing will be okay.
Thanks a lot for coming to see me. You didn't have to.
I just wanted to apologise for everything that happened.
You did the right thing. And can you tell Toadie and Sonya how sorry I am? And Don as well.
He's really worried about you. We all are.
I let everyone down. You especially, and you were the only one who took a chance on me.
Not only me. Have you seen Chris since I spoke to him? I asked him to pass on our best.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks.
Sorry to do this, mate. Hands behind your back.
We'll be thinking of you.
Hudson!
Just keep walking.
Hudson! Why won't you speak to me, Hudson? Did I do something wrong? Hudson! Why are you doing this? Hudson! Come on, answer me! Hudson!
Where are they taking him?
Court, I guess. I don't know, he won't speak to me. This is all your fault. If it wasn't for you, he wouldn't be in this mess.
I didn't mean for this to happen.
All he ever did was try and help you.
I know, and I'm grateful. I'm sorry he's not talking.
I don't want to hear an apology. I want you to stay away.
Did you know what Hudson did?
No. No, I had no idea. He kept everything from me. Look, I realise what he did was unforgivable, but I need to know what's going to happen to him. You probably don't care, and I get that. But Hudson's not coping. He cut me off. He won't speak to me. I really need your help.
What do you need to know?
What do you think his chances are of going to jail?
I'm not going to sugarcoat this. He's in a lot of trouble. He may not be granted bail. And when his case does go to court, looks pretty grim.
Grim how?
Well, he created the false alibi, and the only reason why he eventually confessed was because that alibi fell through. And there were also no witnesses.
So?
The prosecution may argue intent, that it wasn't an accident, that Hudson meant to kill Robbo.
No, that's not what happened. Hudson would never deliberately hurt anyone.
He drove a car at Robbo. He may have only meant to scare him, but the jury's only got his word for that, and considering that he's already lied, it's going to be near impossible to prove that it was an accident.
But it's true.
Chris, you need to prepare yourself. Hudson could be going to prison for a very long time.
Chris still hasn't replied to my messages. He hates me.
He doesn't hate you. He's just upset about Hudson.
I wish none of this had ever happened. I wish I hadn't taken the car. I wish I had never met Robbo.
Hey, what happened wasn't your fault.
Are you kidding?
Well, it's over now. Let's just work on some material for the next broadcast, yeah?
There's something that I haven't told you about that night.
You don't have to tell me. It's all right.
Yeah, I do. There's already been too many secrets between us. Even if it means that you never want to speak to me again.
It's not going to happen.
Yeah, hear me out first. It really scared me that Robbo had that video of me. And he offered me a deal to get it back.
Which was?
One more night together. Well, I said no straight away. But then I started imagining what would happen if that footage got out. It would be all over the internet. I felt sick. So I turned around to meet him here. But he never showed up. I guess Hudson had done what he did by then.
But if he had shown up?
Well, he didn't. So it doesn't matter. Great. Now you look like you want to run.
I'm just surprised, so. Mom, this is a really bad time. Yeah, all right, fine. Mum's using her no arguments voice. I gotta get home.
Yeah, same. So what do we do?
We better get going.
We're really disappointed by your behaviour. I mean, not only did you break the law, you lied to us. And because of your actions, Toadie could have gone to jail. So I'm sorry, but you're going to have to be punished. But of course, your health is our main priority.
I'm worried all this stress has contributed to your eating disorder.
So we're going to discuss it with the counsellor at your next session.
That makes sense.
As for your punishment, you'll both lose your allowance and you're going to be grounded till the end of the holidays.
Longer, if you don't behave yourselves.
You'll be able to go to the pool or the gym to train, but apart from that, you'll both stay home.
We get it. We did the wrong thing.
I can still see Amber though, right?
Grounded means you can't see anybody, including Josh.
For the last day of school tomorrow, you sit apart from each other in class, and then for the holidays, you keep your distance.
But we only just got back together.
Well, if your relationship's meant to be, a couple of weeks will be nothing.
Look, I know I need to be punished for all the ways that I messed up, but I need to see Josh. We have something to sort out.
Well, see, we're kind of in the middle of a conversation.
Well, you can finish it by text.
No, it's not a conversation you can have by text.
I'm sure she'll get over it, whatever it is.
2 weeks is not a long time. I'm sure you'll survive.
No, I won't.
No more arguments.
And since you're legally an adult, there's not a lot we can do to you, except to say how bitterly disappointed we are in the way that you've acted. We realise you're only trying to help, but Mason, you lied to us again, and that hurts us.
Now, you're going to have to tell your bond officer everything you've done. Hopefully they'll be understanding, or you could wind up in front of a judge again.
Not much more I can do now, is there?
Not now, no.
OK, now you two go get the washing off the line, please. Come on. Well, at least that's all over now.
I wish that was true.
What do you mean?
There's still some questions that need answers, and I think I know who's got them. Paul Robinson. Where's Marty Cranich?
I've already told the police everything I know about him twice now.
Because you have such a great track record when it comes to telling the truth.
Oh, Sergeant, why don't you go back to the station and read my statements?
I want to hear it from you. What was he doing at Lassiter's?
None of your business.
It is if it has anything to do with Robert Slade.
Oh, look, if you really want to know, I was trying to find a way to help your son.
Mason?
Yes. To pay Robbo for the little souvenir he made of your daughter. And you know what? By the way you're acting, it's obvious to see why Mason came to me for help instead of you. Oh, he didn't tell you.
When was that?
Weeks ago. Look, I knew about the tapes, the extortion, everything. It's plain to see that your son seems to trust me more than he trusts you.
Oh, hey, I thought you were at work.
I just had an interesting chat with Paul.
About what?
How you went to him for help with Robbo. Paul Robinson, that's who you went to.
Robbo was asking for a lot of money. I went to Paul for a loan.
Instead of your own father?
I didn't want to put you in an awkward position. If I told you, you would have made it a police matter. And Robbo would have sent the tape live in a second.
You don't know that's what I would have done.
Dad, what else would you have done? Break the law again to protect your family? Or risk ruining your career and getting sent to jail? It was better that I left you out of it.
Because your judgment's been so good in the past.
What's happened now?
Thank you very much. Thanks for coming.
Well done. Sounds great.
I hope you don't expect to get paid for those backing vocals.
Sorry, couldn't help myself.
Neither could your #1 fan do.
Have I told you how amazing I think you are?
It doesn't hurt to hear it again.
Well, why don't you come home and let me show you?
Oh, because I have another night shift later on.
Another one? You serious?
Yeah.
Well, can you really, do all these gigs on top of your nursing?
Well, there's only one way to find out.
Look, something's got to give, right? I don't want it to be us spending time together.
No, it won't be. How about I come round to yours as soon as I finish in the morning?
Well, you won't be too tired.
To spend time with my beautiful boyfriend? Of course not. Will you pack up for me?
All right.
Love you.
I love you too.
Oh, you're up and out early.
Yeah, assignment due today.
Why are you still finishing it if it's due today?
Well, further things have happened this week.
Yeah, I hadn't forgotten. You know, I think this punishment might be good for you in the end. No, I'm serious. What with the trials and your tough schedule at the pool, not to mention Amber. You know, I've been really worried about you falling behind in your studies. So I think this will be a good chance for you to catch up.
Yeah, that'll totally make up for not seeing my girlfriend. I should get to school.
Yeah, well, straight there and straight back afterwards.
Yeah. If our parents see us together, we're dead.
Yeah, I know, but we've got a shift together at the radio station this morning anyway. Plus, I really need to know what you were going to say yesterday.
I was just going to say, let's forget that ever happened.
Really? You're not angry?
No, I mean, I'm not thrilled about it. But I understand. I mean, Robbo messed with us all, even me.
So we can start over?
Of course we can.
Hey guys, isn't there supposed to be like a Josh and Amber ban on at the moment?
Yeah, we ran into each other on the way to the radio station.
Yeah, it's not our fault this street is so small.
Yeah. Now see, I wonder if Mum and Dad will see it like that.
Please don't say anything.
Well, I mean, I'm willing to be nice if you're nice in return.
I've got no pocket money left.
There is $10,000 of Jack Lasseter's treasure still out there, undiscovered. You know, and if someone were to give me a clue...
Jack never told us the answer to the last part. You're just gonna have to figure this clue out on your own. That's what Jack wanted.
Wait, Jack Lasseter. And that's it.
I don't know if I'm up for doing the treasure hunt, you know? My dad just went to jail. Josie's still not talking to me.
Yeah, all of which is exactly why you need to have some fun.
Fine, I'm in.
Now, are you sure Georgia's going to be here?
Yeah, she always gets a coffee on her way home from the night shift.
Yeah, well, let's hope Jack told her where he hid the treasure.
There she is.
Hi, strong long box.
Busy night saving lives?
You know, what you do is amazing.
Yeah, society doesn't value our nurses enough.
They're angels without wings, really.
Do you guys want something?
Sheila told us about what you did for the old guy, you know, Jack Lasseter.
Yeah, and it was amazing.
Heroic even.
Definitely medal worthy.
Yeah, not that you do it for the medals, which just makes it even more deserving of one.
Well, I just did my job.
Well, I mean, you must have been freaked out. He's so lucky you were there.
I suppose so.
Which was where, exactly?
Charlie's.
What was he doing at Charlie's that made him collapse?
I don't know. He just got there. He said he'd been out walking by the history wall. Maybe he'd overdone it. Why are you guys so interested?
Well, you know, he's an interesting guy.
Yeah, well, we better get back to school, you know, got to expand the brain. Life lessons, honest and true. The history wall makes perfect sense.
Time to get rich. Say hello to the widescreen 3D TV with surround
sound.
Cutting a bit fine, aren't you, boys?
Yeah, well, you know, we have 3 periods first up.
No, you don't. Off you go.
Lunchtime. We do it at lunchtime.
You are a woman of your word, and I love you for it.
What word?
You said you'd come over after work, and here you are.
Yeah, right. Here I am. Oh, yum.
Babe, that's OJ, not coffee.
I'm such an idiot.
No harm done. I'll get you another one.
Oh, love, you look like Lou Carpenter after lunch. Get some sleep.
She's right, you know. You look dead on your feet.
I'm here for you, to be romantic.
And I love you for saying that, but I think your snoring might kill the mood.
You rotten devils! Get out! Get out! You want to get out of here? Are you listening to me?
Oh, how did Chop get in?
I don't know. Look, isn't it obvious that blasted sheep of Karl Kennedys are just trash this, his pig has got in as well. Oh, that bucket of bacon. Oh, not my nose.
Looks like they pushed through the fence.
Where's Karl Kennedy? Go! Move! Get out!
I think you've done a pretty fair job of beating that into submission. You okay, old son?
Never better.
No? Because you're giving a pretty fair impression of someone who's not. Mason told me what happened.
I've stuffed up my fair share in life, I'll be the first to admit it. But I really thought Mason and me were getting back on track.
You are.
Then tell me why you went to Paul Robinson when things went pear-shaped. I mean, I've turned myself inside out to show him he can trust me, and the first sign of trouble, he goes back to what he's always done. Lying, half-truths. I thought we were supposed to be past all that.
I think you're reading too much into it, mate. The boy needed cash. Around here, that means Paul.
Sure, it's easy to explain it all away. But the bottom line is Mason and me are just as distant as we were in Mount Isa. Perhaps we always will be.
Who's going to claim the prize?
Here it is again. Stroll past the place where babies lay, over to the park where no one will play. Walk to the stepping stones laid out for you and face our life lessons said honest and true. Step to your left to the eternal cold tree. Look for its roots and therein lies the key.
And here's some thinking music to help you work it out. Mrs. Kennedy, hi.
Hi, that's sounding really good.
Thanks.
Phil and Sandy are on their way to take over and then straight back to school, okay? In the meantime, keep up the good work.
Straight back to school. And then we won't get to spend time with each other for another 2 weeks.
Maybe, maybe not.
What do you mean?
I mean, maybe there's a way to make some more time.
There. See? Look what they've done.
Gee, I can understand you being upset, but you can't blame Lenny and Chop.
I don't. I blame you.
Right, look, my animals would never do this.
I saw your sheep standing right on that spot. Don't play innocent with me, Karl Kennedy. You are the only person silly enough in this street to turn his backyard into Noah's Ark.
Oh.
And the only question that remains now is how you're going to pay for the damages, by cheque or electronic transfer.
Hang on, pay?
Yes.
As in money?
Yes.
Maybe they wouldn't have broken in here if you kept your compost covered.
Leave my uncovered compost out of this. And don't get me started on the noise those blasted chickens make day and night. It would be kinder to man, beast and feathered friend if you made alternate arrangements.
Those animals are family.
No, they're pests, Karl. And if you can't take proper care of them, it's high time you got rid of them. Or I may be forced to ring the council.
I spoke to your dad.
And?
And I reckon he's going through a bumpy ride with this Amber business.
Yeah, well, he's not the only one. It wasn't easy for any of us.
Sure. But there is the fact he is your dad, and he was left out of the loop.
It was messed up. But it's over now. We need to move on.
Mason, you know it's not that simple.
All right, well, what do you want me to do about it?
Cut him some slack. Reach out to him, talk it through. Show him that you trust him.
Is that going to be a two-way street? I tried to do the right thing. If this is the way Dad's going to react, maybe I was right to leave him out of it.
Mason, he overreacts because he loves you. Just give him the chance to prove it, that's all I'm asking.
Every time something goes wrong, Dad is the first in line to tell me what a screw-up I am. I'm sick of it.
That was one of my favourite tracks. I hope you guys liked it.
Now here's another one that needs no introduction. I can't believe you looped our voices. You're a genius.
Oh, seriously, what's going on? Where are Sandy and Phil?
Sandy wasn't feeling very well, so she asked us to take the shift.
Yeah, she said she had a really bad headache.
Well, they can't just swap.
And you haven't read the bulletin I emailed through. The one marked urgent. You were supposed to read it out immediately.
Sorry.
Yeah, we must have missed it.
The radio station isn't a joke. It's part of your media unit. If you're not going to take it seriously, we'll have to get your parents in to talk about it.
No, please. We're not allowed to see each other for a couple of weeks.
What?
We're both grounded. We were just trying to think of a way to spend some more time
No, I'm
together.
not interested. I'll contact Sandy and Phil and get them in. In the meantime, you two get back to school. And I'm sorry, but your parents will need to know.
Oh, kill me now.
Yeah, we can probably say goodbye to the first 2 weeks of term now, too. I hope you didn't dress up for us.
Oh, I'm so tired. I had trouble sleeping, so I'm trying to trick my body as to what time it is, and yeah, forget it. Shouldn't you guys be at school?
Oh, we just finished a shift at the radio station.
Yeah, we're just finishing up the last part of the treasure hunt.
Is something wrong?
Well, this morning, Cal and Bailey were quizzing me about Jack Lassiter. You know, Sheila told them how he'd collapsed and that I helped him, and then they wanted to know where he was right before he went down.
And you told them?
But yeah, he was down by the history wall.
Found anything? What, since 15 seconds ago? The eternal cold tree. It's a tree that's always cold. As in not alive.
Great. So if that is where the money's hidden, my dodgy brother and his even dodgier friend will be cheating their way right to it.
There might still be some time to stop them. Susan marched them straight off to school this morning.
So if they were going to look for it, they'd have to wait until lunchtime.
Which is, now, right?
Green like a tree, eternally cold.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking.
Yeah, sure it was.
Okay.
So, Bailey, what are you going to do with your half? Shh, wait, I think I got something. We did it!
You cheated!
How did you know to dig here?
The riddle.
Yeah, don't even bother. We already spoke to Georgia.
Your possession is 9/10 of the law.
Life lessons said honest and true. And there's no greater lesson than history, is there? I just figured it out. And it looks like you beat me to it. Well done, lads. I suppose I'm pleased with being second best. Not bad from an old bird, eh?
Are you serious? You can steal cash from a sweet old lady like that? Why don't you just go push her over and steal her teeth as well?
Look, we found it first, okay?
Only because you cheated, taking advantage of Georgia's sleep deprivation. She figured out the riddle all on her own.
Have you spoken to Matt this morning?
No, he was still asleep when I left. But he told me last night about Paul and Mason.
Yeah, it's a messy business, isn't it?
How are things today? I had another argument.
No, but they're not talking. I tried to get through to both of them, but Matt's still very hurt and angry.
Well, he can't stand Paul. I mean, of all the people for Mason to go and get involved with.
Oh, well, Mason's pretty cut up too, you know. He feels his father doesn't respect him.
Dad, how can we be back here again? Every time I think this family is turning a corner, we just... we fall apart again. I mean, what am I doing wrong?
Hey, don't you dare blame yourself. You've held this family together. You're a fighter. You make us all strong. Matt and Mason will sort themselves out. And you'll get us through this. I know you will. Come here.
She wants us to cast out members of our family.
Well, they're not really family members as such, are they?
Sorry, are you serious? We're talking about Lenny and Chop here.
Well, yes, I know, but it'd be nice to have a really lovely backyard.
Not at the expense expense of our pets. You'd be happy to see them go.
I didn't say that.
But you're thinking it. You're willing to sacrifice those loyal creatures.
As lovely as those loyal creatures are, they're not cheap to keep, Karl. Just think how much money we'd save.
I can't believe we're having this conversation.
Well, it was bound to happen sooner or later.
I am absolutely staggered.
Oh, I've got to take that, sorry. Just have a little think about it. We'll talk about it when you've calmed down a bit.
I'm in shock, Susan.
Hello?
It's unbelievable.
Okay, thanks, Susan. Right. Now, according to Susan, not only did you sneak around this morning, but you didn't go back to school either.
We had to go and stop Callum and Bailey from cheating in the treasure hunt. We made them give the money to a nice old lady.
Oh, well, that was good of you. But you still deliberately disobeyed Susan, and you were banned from seeing Josh as punishment for what you'd done. Now, all this dishonesty and this sneaking...
Oh, yeah, I know. You sound like a broken record.
Excuse me?
And what about him? He has been just as dishonest as I was throughout this whole Robbo
This
thing.
is not about him, it is about you.
Oh, that's not fair.
Are you going to say something to this?
What's the point? My opinion means nothing around here. Figure it out yourself.
So what do you have to say for yourself?
Well, we did what we had to do.
Excuse me?
We've got a relationship. You can't stop us from seeing each other.
We are your parents. We'll do what we have to, and you will live with it.
I'm so sorry, Susan. I promise this won't happen again.
Well, I hope not. But that's not the only issue. The assignment that Josh handed in this morning wasn't anywhere near up to scratch. Josh's marks have been slipping for some time, and to be honest, so is his attitude.
I'm really trying.
I'm sorry, I don't believe you are. At least, not as hard as you could be.
I'll make it up. It's not a big deal.
Actually, it is. Do you remember our arrangement? If your marks start dropping, no swimming.
And I'm sorry to have to say this, but unless Josh gets some intensive tutoring, there's a very real chance he'll fail the year.
I'm sorry, Dad. I'm sorry about today. I'm sorry about speaking to Mum like that. I'm sorry about Robbo and what we did and what I put you through, and I'm sorry for being a complete screw-up.
Hey, don't say that.
Why? It's true, I keep hurting people, especially you.